Hey guys, happy Vanillite Community Day. Today is April 27th and today's event goes from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. So today we're out shiny hunting that cute little pink ice cream cone. I'm wearing pink for the occasion, naturally. You guys know how I love my pink shinies. So today's event involves, increased spawns of Vanillite out. I think we have 3 times catch XP, 3 hours incense, then all of that hoopla. I do think we can also do like the moss lures as well for the Applin event, which I might try to do while I'm also doing this, just because I do not have like any apples at all. I think it's so crazy how many like apples and candy you need to evolve him. So that's something we're going to be keeping an eye out for today, kind of when I'm going to different spots in the area. Can be hanging out in the car again, just because in natural fashion, it's sunny all week, and then the weekend it is rainy. It's just complete sun, 70, 75, beautiful weather. The weekend, like 50s and rain. That's how it always goes. But, so, shiny hunting today. I think we could get 15 shinies? 12 to 15. The high end, I'm hoping for 15. Low end, looking for 12. So we'll see if we can kind of get in that range. I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes. All right, so we're at our first check-in point. So I did go a little later than usual. Usually I like to do once an hour, but I did end up waiting a little bit just because we weren't really having any luck with the shinies, I'll be honest. Spoiler alert. Is 3:30. So what is that? Is that halfway? Yeah, so we're halfway through the event. Like I said, ends at 5, so we have an hour and a half after this. So first hour and a half in, 186 Vanillites. And I have 3 shinies, which is very low considering the fact it is a 1 in 25 shiny odds. I feel like I should definitely have more than that. I should be at least almost 8. I think like 7.4. So we could round that down, I guess, to 7. But I should be at about 7 shinies at this point. So I am not very optimistic about that 12 to 15 range. Honestly, if I hit within the 5 to 8 range at this rate, I think that's going to be good. But definitely not having good shiny luck for this one, which is disappointing because you guys, like I said, I love pink shinies. I'm really hoping I can get one with good IVs. This is the best one that I think we've caught so far. It was a 438 CP. That I did not get that from research actually, so not that matters. But it was a 14, 15, 14. I also did a Sneasel raid. So I guess I got 14, 13, 13 from that. And then we have 15, 12, 15. 14, 12, 14, 13, 14, 14, and just keep on going through that. I mean, I've had some really good luck, honestly, with kind of the 3 stars. We haven't really had any bad 3 stars from this event, but in terms of shinies, we are definitely struggling. So let's hope things go well. Fingers crossed for the next hour and a half. Maybe our luck changes. Sometimes at the end of these events, I do end up getting more spawns towards the end. But also having a lot of issues with my automatic Pokeball catcher today, which I feel like is also impacting my ability to catch things. But I don't know. It's just maybe it's not one of those events, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. So I did finish the first page of the premium research. So I'm going to go through. We have 2 encounters from this. So let's see what we get. We got a 419. We got a 426. The 419 is an 11, 14, 10. The 426, we did get a background with it, which is pretty neat. It is a 3-star and it is 12, 15, 11. So we still have about an hour left of the event. I still have some more research to do. Let's see what the second page entails. Looks like for the second page, I just have to encounter at least 30 Pokemon. So this should be pretty simple with the event going on. We did finish the second page of the Community Day research. So we do have 7 Vanillite encounters here. So let's see maybe if we get a shiny or if we could get a 4-star or just high IVs in general. First encounter is 427. Second encounter is 421. So we did get a shiny 429, 427. Second shiny 422. So I guess my luck is changing in these researches, but there aren't really any good IVs, unfortunately. 430. And the last encounter that we do have from second page of research is 426. So the first one we got was a 427. He was a 2-star. Then we got a 421. He also is a 2-star. Our shiny is a 3-star for 429, so this was the first one out of the 2 that we did get, and his IVs are 14, 12, 12. Then we got another 427, and like I said, the second shiny was not great. It was a 422, 2-star, and it was 12, 10, 14. Then we got 430, which was a 3-star. 426, which was also a 3-star. We did get a background for him though. And so we have about 45 minutes left of this event. So it looks like our shiny luck has kind of turned around a little bit. I don't know if maybe we could actually get that 12 to 15 range. We are currently at 7 shinies, so maybe we could get up to that 12 to 15 mark in the next 45 minutes or so. Stay tuned, I'll let you know. All right, guys, so the event has come to an end. It is now 5 p.m. An overview of what we did get. So overall, we caught 346 Vanillites, which is the most I think we've done out of any community day event so far. So if we do the math there, 1 in 25 odds of getting a shiny, we should have got about 14 of them. So let's take a look to see what we actually did get. So obviously it wasn't the best kind of as we were starting the event. We did have some more luck towards the end, especially once we did that field research. I shouldn't say field research, I say timed research. We definitely had better odds once we started that. If we look at the shinies, we did get 10 shinies. So we are below average in terms of how much we should have got based on the shiny odds. And we did miss out on that 12 to 15 range for this event, but overall, I can't really complain. We did get some good IVs. We did get a 3-star shiny as well as a 2-star shiny. That's better odds than I normally get. And it was great that we were able to get that out of the timed research. For our regular Vanillites, we did get a 98. So this was the closest we did get to that hundo. So we did get a 3-star, 15, 15, 14. We did get a 96 as well. It was a 14, 15, 14. And to end off our community day, we did end up with 2,750 Vanillite candy and 221 XL candies. So for our next videos, I ended up not doing the Dynamax Entei event. I think I had mentioned previously in the other video that I don't really like the Dynamax events, and I did have some clarity on them. I had thought that the Gigantamax ones were max of 4 people, and it looks like it's the Dynamax ones that are. I think the Gigantamax ones is you can have up to 40 people. I probably should have did that Snorlax because I thought it was just the 4-person limit. And then my Pokemon GO community group was talking about the Entei Dynamax raids this weekend, and they were like coordinating based on like which Pokemons you had to have, like certain tanks and attacks. And I don't get to play that often in terms of like Dynamaxing. I don't typically go to like the Dynamax spots, and a lot of like the Dynamax hours are when I'm working. So I just don't really have good Pokemon for that. So I was just kind of like, there's only 4 people. I didn't want to be like the weak link and kind of hold everyone back from that. But you know, what can we do? I guess we can just stick to kind of like mega raids, community days, and then the weekly events. But speaking of weekly events, we do have a good one coming up, which I'm super excited about. The Growing Up event is going to be starting this Friday. I believe that's May 2nd. And that event is going to be featuring Magikarp. And that is definitely a high priority shiny for me. I have been looking for shiny Magikarps for forever. I have all of my candy ready to go if I'm able to get a shiny so I can evolve him into a Gyarados. So fingers crossed we can get something good from that event. If not, I also did see that Mega Gyarados is going to be coming back into raids at some point during May. I think it was like May 12th or something. I think it's like the 2nd or 3rd week in May. Hopefully what I saw was correct. I saw it kind of briefly on one of the pamphlets, but if so, that's even better. I feel like the raids, I'm going to have even higher odds of getting good IVs, and we can do a bunch of those, and hopefully we can get a shiny with good IVs. And then in addition, next weekend is the Mega Kangaskhan event. That'll be a fun one. I will be filming for that video as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Hopefully the next community day goes better. I know we have 2 community days in the month of May. I don't think they've announced it yet. I'll have to take a look when I'm editing this video, and if so, I will add it in. But I know we do have a regular community day, and then we have a community day classic at the end of the month as well. So we are being spoiled for the month of May, and I'm excited to see what luck we have for these upcoming events. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Bye.